Well, folks, it's the Yows Man here, all alone in the booth at the moment. Things are heating up. Balfour and Carson Graham. First matchup on the B side. Oh! The ice is broken. Little pitch and catch there. Oh! Tessima gets it to go.
That saves the team up from way back.
The big man, Mitch Schwint. Parker Toppings can't get the jumper to go. Tessima. Watney down low. Belleville, he was a powerhouse last night. Oh! And that tray, that was a deuce. Tessima.
Number 4, Aiden Larson.
Little lonely in the box all alone. There's Liam Schwartz, Parker Toppings. Toppings, some great agility. His big man, Mitch Schwint, not scared to get dirty. Jackson, no dice. Watney, 6'5". Belleville. Braden Belleville, quite the athlete for the Carson Graham Eagles. Only in grade 11, 6'5" forward. Toppings through the middle, dishes it. Oh, when Mitch Jackson can't get the jumper to go.
Number 4, Daniel Civilian.
Oh, Schwint.
Schwint.
Oh, ho, ho, from downtown, Mitchell Watney.
From way back.
Watney.
Offensive foul, number 22, Mitch Schwint.
Oh, quick pass inside. Tessima couldn't get it to go. Balfour back the other way. Schwint down low. Seems to be the plan for Balfour is get the ball to Schwint in the key. He's a pounder. He's a bruiser. Schwint outside. Toppings, Parker Toppings. He's got some speed for a little man. Only Toppings topping out at 5'8". Oh. Neil Estui. I apologize if your family's at home. And if you're following, we are on Twitter. You can follow us at the BRIT Classic. Chime in. We're doing regular updates.
Number 15, Mitch Jackson.
Mitch Jackson picks up the 2. Oh! Tessima could not get that jumper to go. But Estui does.
Matthew Douglas.
Toppings. Oh, off the top of his head. Addison Tessima really putting his head in the game. Oh! Mitchell Watney with the tray.
Way downtown.
Carson Graham with a 5-point lead here early in the first. Mitchell can't get his tray to go. Looks like both teams sort of feeling each other out. It's a little scrappy at the moment. Toppings. Toppings to Mitch Jackson with an easy 2. Toppings to Jackson. I think we're going to see this combo quite a bit tonight. Into the key to Schwint. Jackson. Toppings couldn't recover. He gets the ball back though. He's guarded by, I don't have this kid's number. Number 20.
Number 22, Mitch Schwint.
Schwint picks up the 2 and 20 picks it up the court. Down to Tessima. Tessima to 20. Over to Tessima. Inside. Oh. Estui? Yeah.
Mitch Jackson with the foul.
So what I do is I'll leave this headphone off so I can hear you talk. You know what I mean?
Matthew Douglas on the line.
We got our man, Mr. Rulin, in the booth.
How's it going, everybody?
A little play-by-play color commentary.
First timer here. Looking to make a career of it.
We got quite a battle with Carson Graham out of Vancouver against Balfour from Regina. First game on the B-side.
It's a nice black trim they have there.
It is. It is
beautiful.
definitely.
It really brings out their eyes. I think.
The black eyes.
Yes.
There may be a few by the end of this matchup.
Oh, I hope so.
Do you happen to have the Balfour lineup in your pile?
Ooh, just missed the alley-oop.
That would have been sweet. Toppings. No.
Nice fadeaway jumper, number 15, Balfour. Mitch Jackson.
So we got our man Kyle Rulin in the booth. How you feeling about BRIT so far, Kyle?
Hey, you know what? It's my first time being around the building during it. Couldn't be happier to be here. The atmosphere's great. Kids have been great. Everyone has a smile on their face. Can't complain. How about you, Mr. Yazzie? How are things?
Well, I have to say this is my first Brit as well, and the atmosphere is phenomenal. The basketball has been great, and the food. I think I've had 5 or 6 Brit dogs already.
My goodness. That is going to be the death of me. I can see it coming.
I haven't even had a chance to kick my winter weight from the holidays, and here I am piling on more. Okay.
It's a big squad, this team from Vancouver.
The Carson Graham Eagles have some serious size. Now, I don't have a name for this guy here. Maybe your form does. Number 20 for Carson Graham.
I do not as well. He will go down as number 20.
Number 20.
Good rebound here.
There was a
number 9.
20, but they made it a 21, so I'm confused. Sorry if you're at home watching.
We're not a bunch of amateurs here.
We are. Brady McKay inside to Mitch Jackson. He drives. Oh,
And he's harmed.
Can't get it to go.
So he'll be
Can't
shooting
get
2.
it to go.
He'll be shooting 2. We have a local celebrity, CTV weatherman.
And where
Mike
is he?
Siona as the one of the referees here today.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed that. Good eye, Mr. Rulin. Good
Too
eye.
bad he didn't bring the good weather with him.
Yeah,
It is a chilly one
I
out
was
there.
doing the last game with Shu, and we were talking about how these teams from the coast, tough time adjusting to this 20, maybe even 30-degree difference in temperature.
Boy, don't they wish it was a week ago when it was a nice balmy -6.
You never know what the weather will do for the mighty Brit. For 3. Ooh, Mills can't get it to go with the buzzer. We got Balfour 15, Carson Graham 13. I was watching last night from home, and Carson Graham, they've had a tough draw. Their first round matchup was against Holy Cross Crusaders. What a battle it was, but the Crusaders ran away with it in the fourth quarter, and this team from Vancouver, they were in deep right from the beginning.
Yeah, I only saw some highlights, but I saw it was a pretty tight battle.
It was tight.
Holy Cross, obviously a favorite every year. Perennial powerhouse in the city here. But definitely a national threat as well, and also a definite favorite to win this tournament.
You wouldn't think a small town like Saskatoon could produce such a solid squad, but Crusaders are definitely looking like they're a team to beat. Just like the last game I did, Churchill looked really solid in the fourth quarter against the Oak Bay Bays as well.
I would agree. They have some really talented players on that team. Number 1, I believe his name is Adonis.
Why don't you say hi to the camera? Oh,
how we doing out there?
Ruling in the box.
This is my first time live on the internet.
Well,
and
there's only one way to introduce yourself, sir. We got quite the atmosphere is starting to build here. I think it's only going to get more and more intense as the night goes on.
You know what? I hear Friday nights are pretty extravagant around here.
Oh, it'll get intense.
Things are good. The house will be coming down.
I will be putting an orange parking sign in front of my stall, so when I come back, I got a spot.
Oh, it's in. It's in there already. No one's taking my spot. I'm here all night.
All night.
So we got Carson inbounding the ball here. Big 21. Oh, what's this guy's name? He is a
big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy.
See, one of the things I noticed about a lot of these teams, they have really good ball movement for a high school team. Oh, here's the big man from downtown.
Can't get it to go. I think you're going to see Carson Graham really start to lean on that number 5, Braden Belleville. He was a force last night against Cross.
That name's been tossed around a few times here. Looking at a possible favorite for most valuable player of the tournament, possibly.
Yeah, you don't have to be the winning squad to have the most valuable player.
Definitely.
Oh, Jackson can't get his jumper to go. Here's Belleville now. Kicking it out. Daniel Servillon, short, only 5'8", but he's quick and he's got great ball skills. Oh, can't get it to go. Jackson with
good
the
hard
rebound.
rebound down low. Number 15.
Mitch Jackson.
Mitch Jackson. That kid is he's tall. He hits a lot of shots. I remember yesterday he hit a lot of shots from just outside the key.
Belleville gets it up. Servillon inside to the banger, Stewie. Oh, get that out of town, says Luke Wilson.
You know, this game could be a lot different if some of those baskets fall, hey, Mr. Yowzy?
I definitely see that.
I believe if some of those fall, we could have a different ball game here.
This is on the line.
Neil Stewie at the line. I wish they'd spell these names phonetically.
Phonetically. You know what? I was watching a little bit of this online last night, and there was a phonetical battle going on between names.
Oh, was
with
there?
Stewie and,
so we're not the first.
I don't know.
I think it would just make the our lives in the press box up here a little bit easier.
Yes.
You
Or
know?
or if we just call out there's numbers, and that'd be it.
We could just call numbers, but everybody
But the
likes
people
to hear
around
their
the world
name on the
and
World Wide Web.
around the world. Remember, it's a World Wide Web.
We broadcast as far as Australia last year. Belleville gets the deuce.
Belleville, the lone man with the white shoes. He's going white shoes.
Yeah,
Everyone
you
else,
notice not a lot of, number 20, Colton Bellamy, he's got some white shoes as well.
you know you've ran out of things and when you start talking about shoes.
Oh, hits the backboard and no dice. Civilian dishing it into Belleville. Belleville inside. Stewie's a banger. That boy's got to be
Hey,
over 200 pounds.
You know,
He's built like a linebacker.
He's got a, what is he? He's 5'9"? That's got to be a wrong listing. That kid is
That
got
is
to
not.
be 6'1",
That is
6'2".
definitely something wrong with
And,
our.
if I were
We're
to
going to
put-
have to get the Carson Graham Eagles roster because that is definitely. He is not 5'9".
Yeah, definitely about 10 to 15 stone if we were in the UK.
How much is
Sorry,
this? How
anybody
much
out
is
there.
this
I don't
stone?
know what that means. I'm just throwing out a bunch of nonsense.
Did somebody
I
Google
apologize
that?
to our
Send us a text.
our UK viewers.
Jackson. Toppings at the top. Down low. Jackson can't get it to go.
That has to be their bread and butter. Get it down low to number 15.
Yeah, that's Jackson. He's,
Jackson. That kid is 6'7". Anybody in this tournament, I don't think there's many people that are above 6'7". So you get it down low, and this kid gets the arm reach up there. He's gonna get
no,
some
and he's
baskets
got
for you.
he's got Parker Toppings, that 5'8" guard. He's only in grade 11. He's got great ball control, great anticipation, good court vision. I mean, as long as he's feeding Jackson, I think they got a chance here.
Yeah, and then that's what has to happen for them to have success. Because you know what, one more loss and they're not looking too good.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to. Once you're over on the consolation side, and it's not over.
It's
I mean,
a pride
you can't
thing.
win, but it's a pride thing.
It's a
That's
pride
right.
thing.
You don't want to finish last.
Absolutely. Hey, but you know what? Everybody is a winner here at BRIT.
That's right. Just to get an invite is prestige. Civilian inside Belleville.
The I stands for invitation.
What knee? Oh, can't get it to go.
Now, I find it hard to believe how close this game is, judging by how Carson gave a Holy Cross run for money last night, and Balfour had a rough go yesterday.
And who did Balfour play yesterday?
I believe they played Evan Hardy.
Hardy ran away with that
best
one.
team in Saskatoon right now.
Oh, you'd say Hardy.
That's what I'm hearing around the building. Talked to a few coaches yesterday. Evan Hardy.
And we have a Hardy cross matchup at 8 p.m. tonight
Stay
that I
tuned.
hear is going to be a barn burner.
You stay tuned. You will be in for a treat. Ooh.
Oh, Civilian hits the floor
Going
hard.
down hard.
Belleville backing off Toppings. Civilian picks it up. Belleville with the jumper.
This
Drains it. That's the combo that Carson Graham wanted to get fired up last night that just couldn't quite click against Cross.
Is that Belleville a southpaw too? Shooting to the left hand?
I couldn't. You know what? That's something we're going to have to watch more here.
It's all those little intricacies, you know?
Yeah, well, it's the little
You wouldn't
things.
think that a little thing like that would be to his advantage, but actually somebody that's left-handed in any sport, it's quite an advantage for them.
Well, it
'cause-
throws people off because it's something you don't quite expect.
Absolutely. That big 22, this is a good battle here.
Mitch
down low.
Schwint, he
Mitch
picked up a lot of
Schwint.
points in the first quarter.
Oh, he's
just like that.
See, that's going to be a battle we got to be watching down low.
The 21 for Carson against 22.
Mhm.
Centers.
Absolutely.
Alley-oop to Belleville, can't get it to go. Working it around the world.
Yikes.
Oh,
You know, I noticed a lot of these.
Sanjari
No,
couldn't
some-
get that to go. He was Carson's addition for that three-point competition they had earlier today.
I'm noticing the three ball is a big. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Nice play.
Civilian gets the bunny.
Back to my point, the three ball has been the dagger in this tournament so far. There's a lot of teams that have a good outside shooting game. And
those tight games.
That's going to be the success in this tournament, it looks like.
Those tight games, and you start sacrificing possessions and missing threes, that could kill you.
Oh,
you really come back to haunt you.
Down low again. Schwint.
Mitch Schwint. Yeah, he's
6'5". He's got to be about 260. Looking just strong down.
He's a big boy. He's built like an old lineman, but he can move.
Yeah, got to be an interior lineman or something. Yeah,
he's got his cardio down.
Yeah. That's one of the things you worry about with big men is the fatigue factor, but you know what? Keep him fresh, and they're going to have success.
Schwint again. Can't get it to go.
Not a quality shot there.
Sanjari.
The big man for 3.
Oh! And that was Spencer Brightman with the rebound.
Got to have a lot of confidence to be shooting that 3.
Liam Schwartz gets some court time. Toppings. He hasn't left the court yet. Colton Bellamy. Oh, nice.
Toppings. Speaking of toppings, there's great pizza in that.
I actually just had another slice of pie, so I think I'm up to 5 dogs and 2 slices of pizza.
My goodness.
I'm living large.
Call the cholesterol doctor.
Another timeout called. And I have to say, the soundtrack that they've had has been absolutely phenomenal. Just hit after hit.
Top 40. Top 40. Hey, you can't go wrong with Top 40. It's a very appropriate song right now.
Well, we got a 23-21 game. Carson Graham, playing for pride here on the B side. Balfour in deep.
Hey, like I said, I think Balfour's, the pride is a big thing for them. They had a rough go of it yesterday. Screaming Eagles come into this game looking for some retribution for that tight loss yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, that's the sad reality of the BRIT tournament. The short quarters, the one loss and you're done. But, you got to come out banging right from the get-go, right from the drop of the hat,
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be keeping our eye on number 5 here, Belleville. Belleville?
Brayton Belleville from Carson Graham, 6'5", grade 11.
Wow, grade 11, eh?
Expect good things from him. He's got his number 5, shaved into his head at the back there. He's got the old fade going, bringing back some 1995 styles.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it in Vancouver.
Ooh.
That's how you do it in Vancouver.
Quick ball movement there. Spencer Brightman and Toppings couldn't connect on the pass.
Shot clock expires. You turn over.
Belleville inside. Back out to. Got to keep up with these names here. Servillon, Belleville.
We got a steal
Whitney.
here.
We got a steal. Toppings down the court. Can't get it to go. But they're calling it.
Still the harm. He gets to go to the line. Chance to get those 2.
Addison Casimo with the foul.
So what's been the highlight so far?
I think it was that game last night. That was, and the game I just watched was pretty intense
I'd
as well.
I'd have to say that's my favorite.
The Oak Bay Bays against Churchill was pretty full on.
It's a good turn. Good
I
tournament.
think it's going to get ramped up as we continue to get deeper into this tournament.
Well, we still have to see Campbell and Bishop O'Byrne, also St. Francis Xavier and Garden City. Apparently
those are going to be some big games tonight.
They have some good squads. We should be staying tuned.
And the Hardy Cross game as well. I mean, we're in for some killer basketball, and it's not even Saturday.
It's not. And people think, hey, you got to watch the finals for it to be a great tournament. Hey,
sometimes the best games are these early round games. They're throwing everything at it.
Absolutely.
Timeout called by Carson Graham.
Another timeout called.
What are your thoughts on the red men that are running around here in their?
There's a lot of
red
mystique.
Suits.
A lot of mystique about them. No one knows exactly who they are or where they're from. They've incorporated a lot more props this year. They're good entertainment. They keep people engaged.
Notice a rather wide rip in one of the guys'
the
areas.
boxer shorts.
Yes.
Is it tall or small that has the rip?
I think it's small.
I can't quite remember, but I try to avoid looking in that direction. But those red men are out there to please.
Hey, sometimes it's hard not to. You know what I mean?
It's so much in your face.
They're pretty full on out there.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Oh, spotting of Principal Cody Hank coming up to the booth.
The head administration here.
Oh, no, he's not coming to the booth.
Cuddling up
Maybe.
for a bit of basketball.
Yeah, it's a proud moment every year for Bedford Road to put this tournament on.
A lot of work, a lot of man hours go into it. That's for sure.
We'd like to just put a shout out there to all the volunteers and everybody that's helping out. It's been phenomenal so far. Phenomenal. And I don't throw out phenomenal too often, but that's the way it's been.
Yeah, I mean, red students, administration, staff, volunteers, parents. I mean, this tournament wouldn't happen without all the hard work of all those wonderful people and sponsorship.
And the alumni that come out.
Yeah.
Alumni that come out and support.
A lot of alumni, a lot of history to this tournament.
45 years.
Oh, couldn't get it to go. Toppings, he hasn't left the court since the start of this game.
I think
Bounced it inside to Schwitt.
I think they rely on him a lot, number 5, Toppings. Also a great name to say.
Servillan directing traffic. Here he is, Belleville. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Addison Tessima. Can't get it to go.
They're trying to work it to other people on the court. They're not just trying to be one-trick ponies here.
No, they're not one-trick pony, that's for sure.
Belleville obviously is their man, but they're looking at other guys.
Schwartz inside. Big 20 Colton Bellamy.
That's there all day. All he has to do is spin around and lay it in.
Yeah, Mitch Swint, he
You
just
have to
posts
look
up.
for that all the time.
Reminds me of like a Shaquille O'Neal style of player, just banging down low.
One of the teachers here,
Belleville couldn't get that to go.
We were equating him with Big Baby Davis from Orlando Magic. Yeah. Ooh.
Tough break.
Hey, he also has some defense in him too, Schwint.
It'll be interesting to see, Schwint, he's such a big boy, if he's going to get the same amount of minutes in the second half.
I just don't see it. Sometimes, like I said, big men, it's conditioning, and he might have to take a seat here for a bit because running up and down the court, it's tough on the big guys.
These short quarters, the teams are coming out flying.
Yeah.
They know they don't have a lot of time.
See,
Toppings.
They're really pressing Toppings at the top of the key.
Reitman.
Oh.
Here's number 20, the unknown entity. Working it around, Servillan. Back over to 20. Looking for something. Belleville sneaking inside. There's Belleville with a jumper. Drains it. Nothing but net for Belleville.
Dirk Nowitzki.
This kid is
that's
consistent.
That's what he looks like. Dirk Nowitzki out there. Just waits in the middle of the court and just takes his jumper.
Isn't
no
that
big
the
deal.
truth?
No
Isn't
big
that
deal.
the truth? Oh.
See, unnecessary fouls, hey?
Schwartz and Watney got into it there.
Sometimes those unnecessary
Mitchell
fouls.
Walker.
They can come back to bite you as well,
Yeah. Well, it also changes possession, right? And you have to be aware of that.
25-24 game. Every little mistake. It's the little things here. Oh, Brightman can't get that jumper to go. And we have a tight game at half. 25-24 for Carson. Graham Eagles out of Vancouver, British Columbia.
What's in store for the halftime?
I don't know. I don't have my program in front of me. We should have a program here.
Program.
Halftime show introducing the Buffalo Boy production with special guests Bedford Zone, Colby Piachu, and Shay Piachu.
We have some Aboriginal dance group coming out.
We have an Aboriginal dance group coming up here for the halftime show. Not bad, eh? Not bad. If you do like the games more than once, you get the names down and then
more just start out.
going through the motions.
Yeah, you just
Well, when I heard
crack.
you were up here by yourself, I was like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you just crack jokes.
What? Yeah. That'll come next. I gotta get my voice wrong. You can do play-by-play, guys.
Okay.
After points. It's actually kind of fun. This is what I did because I just did what I wanted to do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Sportscaster off the air.
Yeah.
Some dreams die hard.
Yeah.
How you doing? Oh yeah?
He's coming back after this for the next game at 5.
Or just take a break.
That was Buffalo Boy
He's gonna do
Production.
3 games
Colby
in a row.
Pietru,
He's gonna
Dave
do the
Pietru, Mallory Oaks, Lauren Oaks, TJ Ward, and Dabney Warren. Let's give a big round of
Campbell
applause.
Bishop will burn in front of Xavier Garden City. That'll be an awesome game at 6:30, and then he's gonna do the Evan Hardy cross game.
That'll be it. It'll be packed house for that one.
Let's get lost tonight. You can be my black Jake Moss tonight. Play secretary on the ball tonight. And you don't give a f- what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody get real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now that has a sickness. You should be honored by my latest. That I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ace. Just see my pastel on my face. Act like you can't tell who made this.
That was quite the halftime show, a cultural experience, a little First Nations dance.
Yeah, huge influence here at Bedford Road.
Definitely. It even played a role in the selection for the BRIT 2013 logo. And quite a fine logo, I might add.
I agree. A lot of tradition, a lot of character.
Friend and teacher here at Bedford Road designed it, Mr. Scott Bevan.
Scott Bevan, very talented individual.
Of White Ninja fame.
Oh, hey, go check it out, White Ninja Comics.
So with the first half behind us and Carson Graham up by a point against Balfour, how do you see things panning out in the second half there, Mr. Ruling?
Well, you know what? I like it that they're working the ball down low to their main guy. It's Belleville.
Yeah,
you gotta keep working it down to him. The key for Balfour is to get it down low to their big man, Mitch Swint, 6'5", about 260. And then Toppings, hey, he's got to control the game up top.
Parker Toppings has had some good control. That's
obviously, with any other game, it's turnovers. You got to minimize the turnovers, watch your fouls, and hopefully we'll have a good finish to this game.
All right, looking forward to an action-packed second half here. First game on the B-side.
Yeah, like we said before.
That's a lie. That's the second game on the B-side because we already had a Bedford Road loss.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Against BJM.
Bedford Road, they put in a good effort, and I mean,
hey, they're the hosts with the most. It's tough to come to this tournament year after year and be a perennial contender.
It's very true.
Okay, we're going to see Parker Toppings starting to start things off here. Liam Schwartz, a grade 12 guard at 6 foot. And there's the man himself, Mitch Jackson. Expect to see a lot of him tonight in the remainder of this game.
See, they just tried to get it in down to Mitch Schwint, and it didn't work out that time, but that's kind of the key for them here.
All right, Civilian, he likes to slow things down, call the plays. Goes deep into the corner. Ow, Belleville can't get that baseline jumper.
Ill-advised shot there. I think he could have worked the ball around a little bit longer.
Yeah. Watney had a chance for the three. He kicked it into Belleville, and Belleville could have waited.
Yeah, I think that was the right play. It's just you know, there's got to be a little more patient, and things chips will fall where they may.
All right, Balfour working it down now. Mitch Jackson goes for the long deuce. Can't get it to go.
Again, forced down low. Mitch went big baby.
And for those of you following along at home, we are on Twitter at the BRIT Classic. At the BRIT Classic. Steady updates coming on.
Are you in the Twitter sphere?
Am I in the Twitter sphere? No, I'm not in the Twitter sphere.
I have a Twitter account.
That is one part of social media I have yet to adopt.
I have a Twitter account. Please don't find me.
Mitch Jackson can't get the easy deuce. Liam Schwartz starting to take a little more control of the game. I'm seeing him getting more and more ball.
Yeah.
Liam Schwartz kicks it out. Oh, that was Colton Bellamy. He could not get the long deuce to go.
It's a battle down low here.
Schwartz hits the floor.
Hey there, Yowzy. It's a battle down low out there.
Yeah, there's some big bodies
chucking
banging
elbows.
Here in this one.
There's bodies flying everywhere. Hey, if there's a little blood, hey, then we know they're trying.
Savion, Tessima over to Savion, cuts inside. Oh, and Schwint with the big block. He says, "Get that out of here."
Yeah, but I guess he must have touched him because he's going.
Oh, I see that now. He got called.
I tend to disagree with that call, but
you know,
hey. That's why I don't get paid. That's why I don't get paid the big bucks.
You know, that's why we're stuck up here and they're down there. Civilian drains the first.
We're the backup team. Schumacher and who's the other guy?
I can't remember.
Anyway.
I met him once.
Well,
he knows his stuff. That guy.
He does.
He'll be doing the prime time games with you. We're small fries.
Yeah.
Toppings.
We're here to fill air. Here we go.
Nice little pick there. Toppings. Schwartz. Toppings with a little stutter. Toppings kicks it over to Mitch Jackson. He's got some speed. Oh.
It's tough down low right now.
Yeah, they're you know, that's one thing that we have to give credit to Carson Graham. They're doing a great job of boxing Balfour out at this stage.
Well, you look at their roster. There's some tall boys on this team. You know, anywhere from 6'1" to 6'5". That's tough to get in there down low.
Mitch Jackson from the line. Drains the first one.
6'7", grade 11 kid. Matt, he's got a few more years of growing going left in his years.
You wonder what these kids are eating in elementary school to sprout 6'7", and they're in grade 11.
What's in the water? What's in the water in Regina?
Civilian brings it up the court. Tessima. Bellamy. Sorry, that's Belleville. Tessima can't get the deuce to go. Oh, it's scrappy down low.
Hey,
Watney couldn't get it.
Both sides of the court.
Draws
just
the foul.
battling down.
Watney to the line. That's Mitchell Watney, a grade 12 forward, and he's 6'5".
Yeah, they're a big team.
These are big kids.
Big team. They got a guy.
Watney gets the first.
6'6", 6'5", 6'5". There's a few big boys on the team.
Watney gets the deuce. Carson Graham hanging on to a 3-point lead here. Schwartz brings it up the court for Balfour. Schwartz over to Colton Bellamy. He dishes to Toppings, goes for the tray, and gets it. My, what a shot.
Beautiful shot.
Parker Toppings. That was like the topping on the cake right there. Oh, Watney couldn't get that.
That name leans a lot of puns on it. You know what I mean? A lot of puns.
I gotta take this call. Hello? Hello?
It's Jackson. Oh, he's blocked. And the referee decides to give out a foul. Not quite sure about that. But we got Mitch Jackson going to the line.
And the Yows man's back. What did I miss there, Mr. Ruin?
You know what you missed? You missed a foul.
I missed a foul.
You missed a foul. And I'm not quite sure if it was. But
Mitch Jackson. Oh, was that an air ball?
Yeah, it's not uncharacteristic.
I might have to clean my glasses.
For the big man. Grade 11 kid out of Balfour.
Oh, comes up short.
Hey, you got to take advantage in these close games. Could be that one point.
All right,
that
Civilian setting things up. Oh, can't connect with Belleville. Mitch Jackson the other way.
That's what happens when you're trying to force it down to him. Got to try to mix it up a bit.
Looking to set up here. Schwartz to Mitch Jackson. Kicks it inside, and there's the money play, and it didn't go. Mitch Schwint missed. A Schwint and a miss. 20.
That should have went in.
Carson Graham kicks it over. Watney to 20. Watney inside. Belleville. Nothing but net. Braden Belleville, those are money shots all day for him.
Has that kid missed from that distance today?
I haven't seen him miss in quite some time.
Just masterful.
Schwartz
Masterful.
kicks it out. Parker Toppings for three. Can't get it. Belleville with the rebound. He's bouncing back. 20. Takes the bunny. The money bunny.
Carson Graham got something going here. You could say they're screaming right now.
Screaming Eagles. I like it.
I got one. I got
like
one.
it.
You got one, and I
Mitch
get
Jackson dishes for Parker Toppings. Bellamy. Toppings. Inside Mitch Jackson. In the key, bobbles, kicks it. Schwartz dumps. No shot. Oh.
Could have been a pause. Oh.
I think they felt a little rushed at the end of that play.
Well, it was. Yeah, the time clock was going, or the shot clock was going down. They tried their best, but to no avail. And we got a timeout on the floor.
The Eagles.
Still a tight game here. Not sure how it's going to shake down.
Well, you know, At this stage, it's too early to call, but I mean, I'm liking the intensity that Balfour's bringing. They're just not hitting those key shots when they need them.
I agree. They tried it a few times, trying to get down to their big man, Mitch Schwint. It's not working out.
That was firing on all cylinders in the first half. It should be interesting to see if they can get Schwint going.
I think Coach Skolaski is going to have to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he does. Got a little Dr. Dre.
You know, I'd list off every coach from Carson Graham, but that looks like a laundry list.
Quite the list.
3 coaches.
Mike Morgan, Larry Donahoe, and Yasha Rabani.
I'm sorry.
For the Carson Graham Eagles.
Glenn Fecula is the Balfour coach. Statistician is
he's
Kyle
been running
Skolaski.
that system for quite some time. Famous down in Regina. Fecula brothers running quite the program. Brad as well.
The Fecula offense, they call it down there. So we got Mike Morgan, Larry Donahue, Yasha Rabini as the coaches for Carson Graham. Probably drawing something up here to get them ahead a little bit more. Get a bit of a cushion here on the Balfour Redmen. Great name. Great name.
Hey, I'm sure the fans here appreciate it.
Got to be fan favorites.
Here goes Servillian bringing things up, directing traffic. Kicks it to 20. He drives in. Can't get it to go. Jackson turning it the other way. It's all Jackson. He dishes to Parker Toppings. Back to Jackson. Oh, Bellamy gets the rebound and the deuce.
Bellamy seeing some floor time. Schwint takes a seat.
And Bellamy,
it's going to work. It still works.
6'6", grade 10.
My goodness. We might see a 7-footer here in a few years.
I can see him having a bright future in future Brits if Balfour's back here before he graduates. Watney dishes. Mitch Mills.
Hey, that's a good effort down low. You know, these B squads, these guys coming off the bench, that's how you win games. You know, your bench is going to be
Mitch Mills, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be your bread and butter at some point.
Spencer Brightman on the court for Balfour. Can't get it to Schwartz. Oh, and there's a fight for it there.
More like a wrestling match than a basketball game.
Yeah, Mitch Mills, fresh off the bench.
More of what I'm used to.
Like to see that. Right off the bench, coming in cold. That's how you get involved. Get dirty. Get your hands dirty early. Brightman is in for Luke Wilson. Hasn't seen time since the first half.
Luke Wilson, great name.
Toppings, Jackson.
As you can see, Balfour trying to hit some threes, try to get a little bit closer here. This 4-point lead from Carson Graham.
Redmond foul number 9, Luke Wilson.
No relation to the actor Luke Wilson.
At least, not that we know of. It could be his doppelganger. It looks a little like him.
He actually does kind of look like him.
Weird.
The nose would be the determining factor on that one.
Yes, the Luke Wilson of Hollywood fame has quite the schnoz.
His brother Owen as well. Very distinct schnozzes.
Yes, it's the Owen schnoz.
Owen schnoz. For those of you who don't know what schnoz is, that's a slang term for nose. Usually a very big one.
I'm noticing the height on the Carson Graham coach there. I believe that's Mike Morgan. He's no shorty pants either.
Yeah,
Servillian bringing it up.
Depth perception, but he looks pretty tall.
20, kicks it over. Inside, back out 20. Servillian. Inside. Massarini, Alessandro Massarini in the game.
Good Italian kid, eh? Good Italian kid.
He's Italian. Belleville to bring it in.
Some confusion here on the
Servillian. 20. Dishes out Mitch Mills. 20 for 3. No go. Mitch Mills with the rebound. Servillian throws. No dice.
Yeah, just getting rushed there at the end of the play. It's tough to.
Things were getting a little bit scrambly.
Trying to throw up that prayer didn't work out too
Carson needs to just slow it down. They're only up by 4. They got a little lead, but they, just slow things down.
You can't get complacent at this point.
That's right.
Quarter still.
That is correct.
Still lots of time.
Parker Toppings, Mitch Jackson squared up with Belleville there. And they can't get that play to Schwint.
I think they've become privy to it, so they got to try to diversify their offense.
Oh, they're calling 5 on the travel.
Was it travel?
I believe it was Parker Toppings on the travel. Tight game. Minute 48 left in the third. Carson up by 4. Carson Graham Eagles from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Beautiful for British Columbia.
Parker Toppings for Balfour. Schwartz. Oh, things get dirty in the key.
I don't know if he stepped on something or just
I think
lost
he
his
tripped
footing.
over a foot.
Yeah. Well,
And there's some big feet down there.
He's got a brace on. Looks like he might have had some troubles with that knee. You never know. He's kind of giving a little bit of a limp.
He's a
there.
tough kid. He's up and
he's a fighter. He's a fighter. Gives a high five to Schwitt, and there we go. It's back in the game.
Savion over to Mitch Mills. I want to see this Mitch Mills take a shot.
Looks like they're setting it up for him.
Down low, 21. That's Stewie back in the game. They started with him.
I love that matchup. Stewie and Schwint, two big boys.
The two bangers.
They look like they should be on opposing on the football field.
O&D lines.
O&D line.
I see you on the gridiron.
You're gonna see a couple swim moves there.
Some smash mouth football.
A couple of punches. What do we have? Some subs going in. Some confusion on the floor.
Confusion with substitutions, and we have a substitution. Carson Graham Eagles bringing back in Whitney, taking off Mitch Mills. So good to see Mitch Mills get some court time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's all an experience for everybody. They want to get in the game. They want to be involved.
That's correct. That is correct.
They don't go all this way just to sit on the bench.
That's right.
Coaches see that. It's good to see that there's some sportsmanship going on out there.
Schwartz dishes for Spent. Oh, Toppings inside. There's the bread and butter, and Schwint can't get it to go. Mitch Schwint could not get it.
It's there again. They didn't. Obviously, they're not privy to it. I thought maybe they were starting to guard him down low.
You know, that could have been a bit of a lapse. A bit of a lapse by Carson.
Yeah.
The Eagles definitely have tightened up their defense on Schwint. Jackson.
And there's a foul on Carson Graham. You can't be giving those fouls and low like that.
This could be the death of them.
Well, they're leading in the foul game.
Every time now they go to the line after 5.
Yep. So, no. Hey, our familiar friend Mitch Jackson at the line again. This kid is having a game.
Oh, he can't get it to go. 20, bringing it out.
Still no name on that 20, hey? No confirmation on the 20.
It could very well be the Neil Stewie, but they changed that to a 21.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing? We've been calling the wrong guy, especially when there's the weight mismatch.
Whitney inside, Stu, ow, off the backboard, Schwint with the rebound. Jackson bringing it up the court. Jackson, crossover dribble, dishes it. We got
Jackson. Oh,
Spencer Brightman.
Right.
Seville.
Just trying to run the clock out here. I'm going to get the shot right at the end.
20. Can't handle the
Can't
pass.
do that one.
Good hustle by Toppings.
Oh, and a
Spencer
turnover.
Brightman could not hang on to that ball.
Giving a chance for Balfour to go up with a possible three-pointer here. Not a very smart move by the Screaming Eagles on that last possession. And then off.
Jackson missed it anyhow.
Mistakes on the floor.
Costly. You wonder if fatigue sets in with, 1.3 seconds left in the third quarter.
You'd think more with the team traveling from BC. Not so much the Regina team. You got a definite difference in travel schedules. But
you wonder if the time change is really that much of a fact. Oh, and the buzzer beater is way wide. And we're getting into a fourth quarter and a 2-point game.
Third quarter, Carson Graham Eagles are winning 35 over Bedford.
Now, I have to say that this game has been probably a little tighter than I expected. I really thought the Carson Graham Eagles were going to come in here after that tough loss against Holy Cross and really take it to Balfour. Kudos to Balfour.
Couldn't agree with you more. I think Balfour realizes, hey, guys, we're in a fight here, and we're fighting for pride, for their school, for their city. So
This isn't Balfour's first rodeo. They know what to do when it comes to the big game.
Balfour hosts their own tournament every year too down in Regina. So they know what it's like to be in a big tournament in Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Some highly competitive basketball with a 1-point game. Looking forward to
Got to think maybe Carson Graham emptied the tank a little bit yesterday. I think they're a better team than what they're showing here today.
That game against Cross, I watched it, and I have to say they were keeping up with them. The fourth quarter is when I really start to see Cross pull away, and it was Coley Cross's depth, changing 5 guys at a time, full lineup changes. It just seemed like they just outran them. They worked them into the ground, and Carson Graham could be a little bit tired, but we'll see. We got a fourth quarter of basketball left.
I swear these BC teams coming traveling, we're going to see the fatigue factor. I think that time change does have plays a little bit on them. That's what,
most
2 hours?
Definitely
2 hours.
I mean, the intensity is picking up here for the fourth. .20 from Civilian. 20 for a long 3. Can't get it. Jackson up the court.
Kid's a monster.
Schwartz. Luke Schwartz. Spencer Brightman in. Getting some game time now. Mitch Jackson kicks it out. Toppings. Oh! Nice trade! Parker Toppings. What a player.
Kid is good.
All right.
Controls
Daniel
the game
Servilion. This is going to be a great fourth quarter. Servilion directing traffic. Dishes it inside. Ooh, Masserini.
That's how we. Oh, Italiano.
Alessandro. Liam Schwartz. Brightman. Toppings. Toppings inside. Can't get it.
Hey, that was the only thing available to him. He went and drove the net. Hey,
That
got
Parker
the foul.
Toppings. I'm impressed. For 5'8", he's my height. And he's out there with the big boys.
Toppings, grade 11, 5'8" guard. Brings the ball up the court really nice. Has good
very
vision.
athletic.
Looks like maybe a wide receiver, slot back type of kid.
Oh, and that he made that free throw look easy.
Yeah, maybe even a quarterback.
It'd be nice to get a little bio on each of these guys for
It
next
would be
year,
nice.
you know?
Then we could do
bio.
a little segment every.
Feature a couple players each half.
Yeah. Roll a montage.
Yeah.
For foul number 22.
Or it could be like the NFL and have them introduce themselves.
Maybe get their mom and dad to come up to the booth and have a chat with us.
We're looking at doing interviews, folks, so you never know what Brit's going to come up with next.
I think it is.
After post-game interviews up in the box with Shu and his sidekick, if I could remember his name.
I'm at a
Spencer
loss,
Brightman,
too.
nice little dish. Schwartz, Jackson. They've been on the court pretty much the whole game.
Jackson's a monster. This kid.
Parker Toppings.
Toppings
Ooh.
and Jackson are the straws that stir the Balfour drink.
Definitely the bread and butter of that team.
Absolutely.
Daniel Servilion. Interesting to see that Carson Graham hasn't brought Belleville back into the game yet.
You think maybe injury or something might be holding them back?
I think they want to bring him in with a few minutes left.
Yeah, these close games, you
Masserini.
want your best players in the game. I'm not quite sure what the strategy is for Coach Mike Morgan, but I guess we'll see down the stretch here. 6:11
We will.
left in
We
the
most
game.
definitely will. 20. Over for Watney. Back to 20. Dishes it quick. Number 4. Servilion couldn't get it to go. Mitch Jackson calmly up the court. Parker Toppings. Spencer Brightman. Toppings. Jackson. Oh, and a rimmer. Watney up to Servilion again. Daniel. I wish I knew how to spell that. And he gets it to go.
Number 20, Mia Estad.
So we have been saying the wrong guy.
Neil
20 is
Stein?
Neil
Well, who's
Stein?
21,
So who's
people?
21? We have
you
no
know, we
idea.
can only work with the papers we're given.
Apologies to the big man down low.
The
for-
big man
for
down
Carson
low,
Graham.
yeah. And Neil Stein has been in the game quite a while, and we haven't been using his.
So now we have to give a nickname to the big man down low. 21.
Yeah.
Any ideas?
21, Matthew Douglas.
I don't want to give him 21.
They just said Matthew Douglas.
Matt Douglas. Kirk Douglas' son.
Matthew, I'm writing this down for the next color commentator. Matthew Douglas, we apologize, viewers at home.
Matty D.
We can only work with the information was given to us. I mean, with all the technology that we have at BRIT, we can't get the rosters right.
Hey.
Could have been a last-minute change.
Yeah, it could have been. Rosters come in right at the
Daniel Servillon.
beginning of the game.
I think that's how you say it. Servillon.
Hey, you could be in a lot of trouble here with some people.
Estai. Watney. Estai. Now I know how to say his name. Estai.
It's a great accent.
Servillon. He's a villain.
Ooh.
Oh, and he
Serving it up.
cuts like a knife. That was a thrasher move.
Serve that one up like a villain.
Nick Schwartz. Liam Schwartz, I apologize. I know a Nick Schwartz.
I do
Nick
as well.
Schwartz,
It's
Parker
kinda-
Toppings inside to Schwint, and he's behind
Schwint
the
had
basket.
no idea where he was on that play. He spun around looking for the net.
That's
and,
the problem with these see-through backwards.
And he almost hit the Flamin advertising.
Servillon the villain. Over to Estai. Estai. Whitney. Servillon. Estai. Nice little lobber, and he gets it to go. We got ourselves a heck of a game
I
here.
think we're seeing a little bit of flashes from
43-39.
Estoy there. Estoy's taking some shots now.
Yeah, Spencer Brightman over to Liam Schwartz. They got to get that ball into Jackson's hands.
Jackson's their guy, and or get to the big man down low. Schwint.
Schwint's
they
looking
tried
gassed.
it there. Schwint is having some trouble.
He's
getting
not coming
on
back
the
to
play.
court with the same oomph.
Estoy.
Oh, Estai with
Estoy.
a no. That was Daniel Servillon. Servillon the villain.
Estoy may be 5'9", but he's playing
He's
like he's
serving it up.
6'7". He's playing like a big man out there. You got to be impressed with Estoy, and since we found out his name.
Yeah,
But
that was number 4. That was,
was it?
Daniel Servillon.
Never
yeah.
mind, Servillon.
Yeah.
That kid can play some ball.
Oh,
Why-
another classic basketball tune.
Yeah, classic sports tune.
This game makes a guy want to learn guitar.
Randy Rhoads. Randy Rhoads died too young. One of the greatest.
Another lost rocker.
Yes, way too young. Ozzy, by the way, I don't know how he's surviving.
It's like Keith Richards. They just keep going.
They just
Energizer Bunny.
punishing themselves for years on the road, rock and roll, and still kicking it. I cannot believe it. But you know what? I'm glad they're still alive and kicking because they put out some good tunes.
Oh, and we look and see here. I knew it was going to happen, people. Braden Belleville, number 5, is back on the cart for the
See, they're trying to step on the gas here
Carson
now.
Graham Eagles. Are they running with their straight starters? Nope, they got number 11, Massarini in. They're going with some height, though. Massarini at 6'3", Belleville at 6'5".
Yeah. Looks like Coach Mike Morgan's looking to put some size down low. To make
I
sure
think
they
so
don't get
as
anything.
well. I
They're
think
gonna
you're
keep
right.
them outside shots.
Watney's in.
So look for Toppings to have a go here a few
Sty
times.
guarding Brightman. Parker Toppings, one-on-one. Parker Toppings. Oh, Liam Schwartz. Can he get the shot that he wants? No. Over to Jackson. Toppings. Jackson with a spin. Cuts inside. Oh,
All ball on that
some
one.
nice
Great play.
D there.
Great play.
Nice D there by Massarini. Jackson back the other way.
Gotta love the no quitting Jackson. He keeps
6-point
fighting that
game.
kid.
Balfour is going to have to turn it up.
You gotta think Jackson's gotta be on the ballot for possible All-Star in this game or in this game and in this tournament.
He's
on any team. I think he'd be a quality addition.
He's a heck of a player. He's definitely been a standout between him and Parker Toppings. I think those are your two that are really, really making this Balfour team click.
Yeah, the Toppings Jackson duo is a good duo. Too bad they're not catching up like we thought they might a little bit. They're down by 6 here.
3:32
to
remaining.
go. We might be in for a good finish, hopefully.
All right, Spencer Brightman bounds the ball. Liam Schwartz Trying to draw his man out. Kicks it over to Jackson. Back to Liam Schwartz. Thinks about the three. Comes in. Oh, and takes two.
Hey.
Screaming Eagles with him.
It does not matter how you do it. It's as long as you get it done. To the line, see if you can put two on the board. That's already 4 fouls up here. Carson Graham, Screaming Eagles, they take a lot of fouls.
Number 10, Liam Schwartz is on the line.
Liam Schwartz at the line here. Oh, can't bag the first one. Schwartz. Oh, and he can't nail his second either.
That's it right
Whitney
there. That might
deals
be,
off for Servillin.
Could be a deal breaker there. Not hitting
Carson
any
Graham
of those.
looking to maybe just to slow things down now. Dishes over Estai. Neil Estai out to Daniel Servillin. Estai, Servillin. Little pump fake. Estai for three. No dice. And they can't collect.
Yeah,
Mitch Jackson up the court. Mitch Jackson. And he gets the deuce.
no surprise there. Jackson goes all the way
You know,
down.
he just comes down the court with such poise.
Hey,
he knows what he wants to do by the middle of the court.
Just under 3 minutes in the game left. You know, Jackson could take this.
Servillin,
Get it for
Estai.
Balfour.
Servillin inside. Masserini back out. Servillin calling the shots. Asked for a post. Oh, a little pick there. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, beautiful quick pay gone
Spencer
wrong.
Brightman, good hustle picking up at that ball. They're relying on Spencer Brightman a little more here in the fourth.
Yeah, bringing up the ball. Let's see
Oh,
what he can
nice
do.
moves.
Goes baseline, just couldn't get it up in there.
All right, Matthew Douglas, the big man, dishes that up. Daniel Servillin. Servillin the villain.
Oh, it's a great name.
Oh, for Trey! Oh. Wow, Watney. Watney drains that bomb. Watney?
What was that?
That kid's got a shot.
Haven't got a chance to see it all this
Liam
game, but
Schwartz,
apparently can't.
Mitch Jackson. Oh, the long deuce.
You know
no
what?
dice.
They have to go for 3-pointers at this point. It's they're down by 7. Gotta be able to get some of these 3-pointers.
You know, it's a
chance.
7-point game with 1:38. I mean, anything could happen.
Anything. This is BRIT. Anything can happen.
Liam Schwartz, he's had a great game. Mitch Jackson, no dice. Schwartz with a great dish.
And are we going to say this again?
I think we should.
Jackson to the line. They are hacking and smashing him every time he gets to the
You know, Carson
lane.
Graham got chippy against Cross, but I felt that the refs were a little bit too hard on Carson Graham last night, and here they are again in foul trouble.
Yeah, but again, you have to capitalize on these free throws. They're all for naught if you don't make them.
And Jackson
Again,
can't get it to go.
That could be the
Mitchell
ball game right
Douglas,
there.
Matthew Douglas, he's a giant. And that can't be Matthew Douglas because, I think it is. Servillin, Watney, inside Douglas. Ooh, puts up a brick. Where was he
Balfour
going with
ball there.
that?
Got to go for broke here. Oh, they're going to call a timeout.
6-point game. Big timeout.
Well, you got to think. What are they saying in the huddle there? What's Glenn Ficula drawing up out there? What do you think? What's he drawing up for the boys? From
He's
Regina?
looking. I think he's looking just to get the ball deep, get the ball to Schwint. I think you got to go back to Mitch.
Well,
take it easy.
That
deuce.
is if he stays on the court. They have to start hitting some outside shots. They need to bring it. They need to bring it close for the last minute of the ball game, and hopefully I would like to see an overtime.
Hey, who wouldn't? I mean, we haven't had an overtime at BRIT yet, so if we do, we know it pushes games back. But
you know
we're
what it
willing
would be
to sacrifice.
You know what it'd
the
be a
schedule.
treat for? The audience. And you know
Well,
what?
the audience would
and
love
that's
it.
what we're there. That's who we're here for.
Yeah, and this crowd is a little thin at the moment. It's the supper time.
I
It's
see
the
a few
supper
people
hour
pumping
coming
it
in.
up over here.
But be prepared because it'll start getting busy in here.
Wait till our later games, people. You are going to be in for a treat. Call your friends, your family, anybody.
Yep.
Get them online. Get watching this game. These games. This is high school athletics at its
And if
best.
you people go to, if you follow us on Twitter, it's at the BRIT Classic. Steady updates, tweeting away in the Twitter sphere.
Live tweeting.
And we're live BritBasketball.net on Avenue H, Bedford Road, home of the Brits. Parker Toppings. For 3. And that's what you were saying, Rulin. That's what you were saying.
You know what? Yeah,
we got a
I'm
3-point
not just
game.
a pretty face. I knew this is what we had to be doing. Or we.
Are you on this team?
Redmond.
You feel like you are.
I did, because you know what, Redmond, I'm sorry.
That
the
was
Regina
amazing.
team, Balfour, Toppings needed to hit one from far out.
And he did.
And they need to start attacking this basketball right now. They need to start pressing.
All right, Whitney with the ball here.
Because they're just going to try to run this clock down here, Carson.
Civilian, Stoy, Whitney. Whitney out to a Stoy. Way over to Civilian. Over to Whitney. Time clock an issue. A Stoy. Oh, that had quite the arc.
It's going to be turned back over to the Balfour Redmond.
I mean, this is
I
turning
thought
out
the nail
to
was
be
there a
quite
couple
the
of
finish.
minutes ago, but here
Liam
we go.
Schwartz.
They need
up.
a three-pointer.
The crowd
to
is getting a little bit hyped here.
I don't know about you, my heart's pumping a little bit here.
Liam Schwartz. They know what they got to do. Get that ball in
Toppings
Mitch
is their guy.
Jackson's
They got to try
hand.
to get a pick play so
Parker.
Toppings can take a shot.
Spencer Brightman ditches a long one. Oh, and it was a rim shot by Liam
And
Schwartz.
now they all have to do is run down the clock, as long as they don't turn over.
That
And
was
they
a
fouled them.
heartbreaker.
Hey, it's something they have to do there. They had to foul them, take a chance on them missing their shots.
They got it. They had to get that clock stopped. 48-45. It turned out to be a closer game than I had anticipated. I thought Carson Graham was going to really take it to him.
Hey, like I said before, when there's pride on the line, anything can happen. These kids have a lot of pride. They take this seriously, and
That
they really
is
want to do
definitely
well.
the truth. That is definitely the truth.
Oh, pit bull for you? A little bit of pit bull? Don't do it. I thought you were going to put the hood up.
We're not allowed.
No hood policy here at Bedford Road.
Don't be putting your hood up.
So stay tuned for our game later.
5 o'clock game. We've got
Campbell and
return to
Bishop.
Campbell, Bishop O'Byrne. That's going to be a barn burner.
Word on the street, Bishop O'Byrne, team to watch. One of the teams to watch here at BRIT.
Well, we haven't seen them yet.
We have not, but they're ranked high, and we're looking for them to put on a show for us.
All right, Matthew Douglas for Carson Graham Eagles.
See, so the
Servillin.
strategy here is to get them to the line, and hopefully they miss their 2 free throws, and you can get it. Oh, they're not at the point of free throws yet. My apologies. Now they're at the line.
All right. So for all you Balfour fans, cross your fingers and your toes here. Pray that they can't get these shots.
Masserini, we haven't seen much from Masserini here. Let's see what he can do from the line.
Oh, coming in cold is tough.
It is. Well, I don't know if he's cold. It's just we haven't seen him shoot a lot today. Still a chance. Oh. And a controversial traveling call.
Huge mistake by Matthew Douglas of Carson Graham. Did he get called on a travel?
That is a questionable call at best. Now,
Prairie refs maybe blowing one for the Prairie team there?
I ain't gonna speculate, but questionable. That's something that you don't like to see. You want to see.
Most definitely.
You know what we're gonna see here? Drama here at the last part of this game. 7.7 seconds.
Well, Balfour's got to get a quick tray or get a deuce.
I say they drop. They got to go for the 3-pointer. That has to be their plan. Toppings.
Yeah, because I mean you're not going to get that ball back.
I'm gonna have to say you have to try to either get it to Toppings or Brightman, one of the guys that can shoot from Schwartz. Try to get it from the outside because.
I mean, don't forget about 15, Mitch Jackson.
He's good, but I think we want to get one of those smaller guys from the outside. They look like they might be the shooters.
I say you go with Parker Toppings.
I say Toppings is the guy. Jackson is a. It's been settled here in the booth, people.
We've shaken hands. We believe that they will go.
Should be trying to get the ball
to the boy
here.
himself, number 5, Parker Toppings. Huge play for Balfour. Oh, they go to Liam Schwartz. What's the plan? He's looking for somebody.
Got to shoot it. 2 seconds left.
Oh! Can you believe it? Mitch Jackson hit the 3.
Wow.
We got ourselves a tie game, people. We got ourselves a tie game.
The crowd.
Oh my gosh.
Bonkers.
Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. What a finish. A buzzer beater.
Lord.
3-point. You know what, Rulin? You got the overtime you asked for, sir. Wow.
They must have been hearing me in the huddle there.
This is insane.
We were wrong on the Toppings, but again, why are we going against this man, Mitch Jackson?
Well, I brought his name up, and you shot it down, and
you agreed with me. There was a handshake.
There was. We thought it was going to be Toppings.
You didn't see it out
we
there.
We thought it was Toppings. And oh my goodness, people, we have a B-side overtime matchup. Balfour, the Balfour Redmen. This is insane.
This is how it goes. This is BRIT. This is the essence of BRIT. All right.
I think this tournament is finally starting to heat up.
This is unbelievable, and I'm glad I could be a part of it here.
This was a lot of people were like, B-side game, not really into it. But you know what?
These are the ones that the kids really want. You know what I mean? No one wants to go home on 0-3, or 0-2, or whatever. You want to go out with a win.
Most definitely.
All pride at this point. So these coaches here are just going to be trying to say, all right, boys, suck it up. Put the fatigue in the back burner, and let's go out there and go out. It's all mental at this point.
Yep. I think you go out with your starters, and you go out and bang this one home here. Now, what are the? Do they play a full quarter again here for overtime?
You know what? We haven't been briefed on the rules here, but we'll see how much time goes up on the clock, and we'll be able to tell our viewers what's happening.
It's a 3-minute.
3-minute
overtime,
period.
So whoever's winning at the end of 3 minutes. Wow. Servillin. Estoy. Way over to Whitney. Out to Servillin. Quick dish. Estoy for 3. Oh, he can't get it. Goes inside. Oh. Massarini couldn't get that one to go.
Hey, that's what they want to do. They're not doing anything wrong there. It's just a shot that didn't drop.
Liam Schwartz. Nice crossover to shake his man. Cutting. Oh, tries to kick it back. Parker Toppings.
So we got shots here from Schwartz.
Schwartz to the line.
Schwartz needs to hit these. They haven't been very good from the free throw line today.
No, there's been a lot of missed shots. But he has no problem getting that first one. Wow, the crowd is really quieted down here. You can feel the intensity.
You can feel the tension.
Servillin.
Cuts like a knife.
Estoy.
Cuts like a knife.
Servillin. Seems like I'm saying these guys' names.
Mitch steal.
Mitch Jackson.
No harm there, though. He was looking for a foul, and then he has to foul on his way out of the zone. Ouch. That was a heartbreaking play for Jackson.
It was. Estoy to the line.
Jackson was the hero, put it in overtime. Now we have him trying to go down for a layup, and it did not work. Estoy, this kid can shoot. Hey, we saw
Most definitely.
We saw some of that, the spark of that, a few minutes ago.
Mitch Jackson with 5 fouls.
Mitch Jackson.
Jackson is out of the game with 5 fouls. Let's give that kid a hand. That's a heck of a game by a heck of a player. We won't be.
Well, he
that's
brought
not
him into the
last.
overtime.
It cannot be the last we see of that player.
And who came on to replace him? We have a number 20. Colton Bellamy's back in. And he's no slouch either. I heard his name quite a bit yesterday.
So you're switching out a 6'7" for a 6'6". Boy, that's gotta
stink.
It's gotta stink for Balfour.
No, Bellamy, he looks like he's got quite the height on him there from this distance. He's
fine.
Matching up there, standing next to Matthew Douglas, and he's no slouch either.
Yeah,
he's well over 200 pounds.
He's got some thickness to him. Yeah, that's for sure.
Big boys.
So there's some confusion at the
I wouldn't want to skate into the corner with one of them.
No.
You might not come out.
I think I did. I'd let him take the puck.
I'd rather be thrown to the wolves. Okay, Spencer Brightman.
Oh.
Loses it. Servillan. Oh. Things are kind of getting a little bit chippy.
Well, hey, this is what happens. It's
a single point.
Like I said before, it's a mental game, and at this point, they're starting to wear down, and your arms get tired. You know, you think you're going to be be able to block the shot, but you end up hitting a hand or hitting an arm or something.
Servillan. Oh, it does everything but go in.
It's about 20 bounces on the rim there.
One of those rim shots.
Another one.
Seen a few. All right, Parker
few.
Toppings. This guy's exciting to watch. Him and Liam Schwartz setting things up.
They feed well off each other, that Schwartz.
Yeah, they're great. They're a great package. All right, there's Bellamy. Spencer Brightman dishes it out. Parker with a nice fake. Oh, and he can't get the jumper to go. Matthew Douglas owning the key.
Nice rebound there, Douglas. Well, he's hard to box out. You got to be able to get in there pretty hard to fight for that ball.
Yes, sir. Watney. Way over. Servillan with a nice little head fake. Estoy cuts in, dishes it. Watney for 3. Oh, no dice.
Hey, it resets the time clock, though, or shot clock.
Watney Carson Graham really controlling the clock here, but they need to get a decent shot.
Hey, they're down right now by a point.
You know, this single point, the clock is ticking. Servillan, way over. Estoy. It's from the corner. He can't get it to go.
And Douglas is
big
massive.
Rebound by Matthew Douglas.
Massive on the boards.
Matthew Douglas with a huge rebound.
I'd like to see the stat line on how many rebounds that kid has tonight.
He's a big boy, and we apologize for not having his name earlier in the game.
Oh, and a turnover.
Estoy!
This could be it. And
can't get it to go.
38 seconds left, and that's a tough turnover to be taken.
We got a 50-49 Carson Graham Eagles from Vancouver, British Columbia.
I'm going to go out and say a classic. Classic.
This game has had everything.
That shot to put in overtime, wow. That got the crowd pumping.
I'm just glad I got to see it live. And for all of you watching at home, I hope the stream is working out for you.
The only thing that's really been off this game is the free throw shooting. It's just been subpar.
Yeah, the free throws, you know, and if they were making them, either team, this would be a different game.
I couldn't agree with you more. Could not agree with you more.
And what just went on here?
There's another foul.
Shooting again.
Because someone came into the key before. It's quick on that.
Carson Graham Eagles just got a bone thrown.
And that is
2-point game, people. That was a tough break for Balfour.
It is, but you know what? Hey, it's all about discipline at this point. Let's see if they can tie it up. It's only 2 points.
Liam
no
Schwartz.
Panic here. Let's try to get it down low.
Spencer Brightman. It's a quick kid, Spencer.
Toppings.
Great. Oh! Wow.
Toppings.
The crowd goes wild. Spencer Toppings just nailed a 3.
It's the cardiac kids out there.
They are the cardiac kids.
The cardiac kids,
Redmond.
the Balfour Redmond.
Wow.
Timeout by Carson Graham.
I'm losing my voice.
You know, with Jackson out of the game, you think, hey, they got all their weapons out. Then you have Toppings out there who just hits a massive
Spencer
shot.
Brightman has stepped it up. Colton Bellamy's back on the court.
Yeah, Schwartz.
Schwint, is he playing right now?
Schwint is out there, not having the impact he had early
in the
on
first
the game.
quarter.
But hey, you know what? He's the guy that can block out people down low. But at the same time, you have Douglas dominating the rebounds in the last
for Carson
couple
Graham,
of
that was a
possessions.
huge rebound there 2 plays ago.
You know what? That could be what it comes down to is a rebound at the end. And it's just who's going to battle harder.
You know, Liam Schwartz as well, number 10 for Balfour. He's been a steady go-to guy all game.
You know what's going to be disappointing is that there's going to have to be a loser in this game because you know what? Both these teams have won today. And you know who else has won? The crowd. The crowd has won.
We have been treated to a spectacle of basketball.
And you know what? Only going to get better as the night goes on.
I hear you.
So keep streaming out there in www.britbasketball.net.
Yeah, we're glad you're here. Tell your friends.
Tell everyone.
Follow us on Twitter at the Brit
Tell
Classic.
mom, tell dad, tell grandma, tell grandpa.
That's right.
Get everybody
Balfour up on Carson Graham with that last 3 by Parker Toppings. What a game we've had. Balfour comes back with a buzzer beater, and now they're winning. Seville can't get it to
and
go.
he gets the foul. So we have there's a chance here for a
I think Seville's going to the line.
Now, remember we talked about free throw shooting. This is where it counts.
Mitch Schwint with the foul there.
Sevian has to hit
He has to hit this.
He has to hit one of these to make it interesting. There you go. There we go.
He hits it. We got a tie game with 18.3 left.
Hits this, and we got ourselves an interesting last possession here.
Carson Graham.
So, wisely taking a timeout there.
Why didn't that go up?
Timeout Balfour.
There it is.
Well, what can you ask? What else can you ask for? I mean,
this has been one heck of a game, people. You at home,
you have been treated to a basketball game.
An instant classic.
I'd say a classic. I'd say this is the best game we've seen at this tournament.
You know, you might not have seen the skill in some of the other games, but just the back and forth
and the heart,
evenly matched,
and just the excitement. And
what can you ask for?
You can't ask for much more.
Impressive.
I'll tell you, for the time that I've been up here, this has been a great experience. I am quite happy that I came up here to help you out with it.
You know, Rulin, for you, I have to say this has been one heck of a game.
Very good.
And you know what? We got 18.3 seconds left. This game might not be over.
And I want to thank everyone else for tuning in. You never know. We could have a double overtime here.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
We'd have here a hootenanny.
I wonder what the BRIT record is for overtime.
We got ourselves. Wow.
It's got to be out there.
Well,
there's got to be like the holy grail of BRIT record books that contain all these.
Oh, yeah.
We could use that up here.
It's under lock and key. I don't think we'll ever have any possession of that.
All right, Bellamy to bring
we'll
it in.
ask around.
Schwartz. Liam Schwartz, always calm.
And
tries to hit Spencer Brightman there, but it was a little behind.
And this will force them to foul right on the inbound.
All right, Servillan. Whoa.
Toppings selling out. You got to feel for this kid.
Parker Toppings is laying it all out there.
If Balfour goes down in this game, that's a heartbreaker.
On the line, number 4, Daniel Servillan.
It's a shame somebody has to lose this game.
Servillan. Oh, he can't get it.
Story of the day, free throw shooting.
Yes, definitely a subplot. And he can't get the second.
So they got to push it
up
the
court.
Liam
Schwartz with under 5 seconds.
And
he tries to dish it inside.
Carson Graham.
Oh my goodness!
Wins
Liam Schwartz
a
did not get
shot.
that pass. And Carson Graham Eagles from Vancouver, British Columbia win 53. Balfour Redmond 52. What a game!
A very interesting game.
What a game!
I don't think I could have watched a better game from up in the booth. I am honored to have been up here for that.
It was like you said, an instant classic, and I think it's only going to get better as the evening goes on. We got Regina Campbell taking on Bishop O'Byrne at 5 p.m.
Two powerhouses.
First games of the tournament.
And
We
first
have
games,
not seen
so
these teams.
Highly seeded teams.
Highly
seeded.
And then after that, we got another huge game. Garden City out of Winnipeg taking on St. Francis Xavier from Edmonton.
Edmonton,
Garden City, the 2012 provincial champions out of Manitoba.
Well, there you go. So, you know what, people? If you're not tuning in online, you're missing out. So
we want to thank all our viewers.
Thank you, everybody.
You, Rulin.
Thanks, Mr. Yowzy, for the great commentary. And
we will see you
maybe
all.
we'll see you again.
Number 20, Neil Astai.
Sty got the player of the game.
Oh, what's